On the morning of the wedding, everything looked perfect from the outside. The flowers, the decorations, the music. But inside, I carried a truth heavy enough to turn the whole ceremony upside down. I had discovered her confession only 2 nights before, hidden in a folder on her laptop. She had written everything down, maybe out of guilt or maybe because she thought I would never see it. She admitted she had never truly loved me, that she was marrying me only because she believed I was financially stable. The part that broke me most was her line about keeping options open. With someone else even after the wedding, I spent hours deciding whether to stay silent or walk away. But the more I thought about the lies, the manipulation, and the fake affection, the more I realized that pretending would ruin me. Then the universe handed me something unexpected. His bank records. The man she had been secretly involved with had been sending her money, expensive gifts, hotel payments, even transfers labeled with little heart emojis. I found the proof on her phone when a notification popped up. It was no longer just emotional betrayal. It was a full partnership built on lies and financial games. By the time the guests arrived, I had made my decision. I stood tall, dressed like a groom, but feeling like a man ready for war. When the hall filled with nearly 200 people, family, friends, colleagues, I stepped onto the stage before the ceremony could begin. Everyone thought I was giving a romantic speech. The bride smiled at me from across the room, unaware of the storm I was about to unleash. I could feel my heart racing, but I held the mic tightly and let the truth spill. I started by thanking everyone for coming, then explained that today wasn't going to be a wedding. It was going to be a revelation. I read her confession word for word, the hall going silent as her secrets echoed off the walls. Gasps, whispers, disbelief, everything mixed into a heavy cloud. She stood frozen, tears filling her eyes. But I wasn't done yet. I displayed the bank records on the projector, each transaction shining like a spotlight on their betrayal. Chaos broke out. Her family confronted her, his name spread through the crowd like wildfire, and she collapsed into a chair, unable to defend herself. I felt pain, but also a strange sense of freedom. I wasn't seeking revenge, I was reclaiming my dignity. I refused to let my life begin with a lie. When I finally walked out of the hall, people followed me outside, offering comfort, telling me I did the right thing. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. But what I knew for sure was that I deserved honesty, loyalty, and love, not a marriage built on greed and deception. And exposing the truth, even in front of 200 people, was the first step toward a life where I would no longer allow myself to be blinded by someone else's lies.